So today one of the goals is to get some nesting boxes put in this coop for the chickens. We got our chickens back in October, so they're probably about a month out now where they could be starting to hatch some eggs. So we need to build some nesting boxes for this coop here. So we bought a used coop off somebody, and they actually had an extra coop and just like the broken pieces of it because it fell off their truck. So they said that we could just have it with our coop that we had. And we combined the two coops, but what that did is they got rid of the nesting box that came with it. So I'm just gonna grab some plywood right now, cut them into some squares and push it into the back of the coop where we'll be able to pull out and get the eggs from. And that'll be the job for this. No other extra things that we're gonna really need for it. I don't wanna make this big elaborate nesting box for them because this isn't our forever chicken coop. We're gonna be building one here in the next couple months for them. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of effort on this one. What I gotta do is just measure out the back of this real quick, see what I can fit in there for them, and that'll be it. Like I said, if you guys need a quick way to make a nesting box, just grab some plywood, cut it up, and put it together. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. Hi, boy. Milo, you working? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Good boy. Something about the snow that the dogs just love. I feel like as soon as the snow comes out, that's where all the crazies come out. Hopefully I still have this big piece of plywood I think that's in here. I'm literally just using plywood, cutting the plywood, putting a few screws in it, and that's all it's gonna take. Like I said, this isn't gonna be a forever nesting box and the coop for them and everything like that, so I just wanna make sure I have something for them so that when they start to lay eggs, that they have their own nesting boxes to do that in. I don't wanna try to go all out with this project, so this is just something for anyone who needs to put a nesting box in their coop or a nesting box somewhere in a quick amount of time, cheaply and fast. This is how you do it. The nesting box finished. Now, time to cross our fingers and hopefully everything fits in how it's supposed to. But I do have a good track record of mismeasuring something and having to cut a little more, so hopefully not, but we'll see. All right, it fit. Perfect. Now what I'm gonna do is just throw some straw down in them right now so that they have them. I'm happy to get that one off the list. Like I said, it was a nice, quick, easy thing. Didn't really take much effort at all. Now they'll have a spot to nest for when they start laying eggs. We'll probably start putting some fake eggs in it soon, but for right now, there still should be fine. There should be no eggs laying just yet, but I just wanted to make sure that project was out of the way. I'm so happy the sun finally came out because it was a cold one this morning when I came out to get them. I think it was around 6 degrees Fahrenheit here, and it is very nice now that the weather is out. The chickens are all up, so we're gonna let them, as we call, go on a field trip. See who wants some fresh grass to graze. Chickadee? Going on a field trip?
Dad, catch him.
Chickadee seems to be the first one that always wants to go on the field trip, huh?
Sonny, you get the gun.
Hey, no.
You get the field trip.
Oh man, the issues of having any kind of animals that live outdoors and keeping their water from being frozen. I just put a little video out there of the salt water bottle hack to put a salt water bottle inside the container. And that does help keep the water from freezing that's inside that water tank. But anything on the outside still freezes pretty easy, so you still gotta come out here, kick it, hit it open so that all that other water can come back. I feel bad every time I do that for them, like 2 or 3 times a day, they all rush for the water, so I feel like they've been wanting it the whole time, and I wasn't able to give them fresh water. But as long as I come out here and get it to them a little bit, I heard during the winter they don't drink as much water, and then they eat a lot more food. All right, so this is what we call going on a field trip. I fenced in a little small area and they come out here, get some grass to graze since their whole run obviously has no more grass underneath it. And we usually get about the same kind of chicks that come. And today was a little bit of variety except for Chickadee here seems to, like I said, to be the one that always comes to us first. But Rosie came along and Sunny came along this time, which those are 2 that usually don't show up. But nobody else really wanted to come, so just the 3 of them today. So 3 of us and 3 of them, and that gives us a little time to spend with them and for them to get adjusted to us more. And I think this has really helped with our connection with the chickens, along with them having a little bit more freedom. It has not helped though with Bailey. She's still, I know that because we're in here and she's out there, she's not liking it. But she's still very just looking for them so much, and I really hope that doesn't put a little damper on the relationship between Bailey and the chickens.
The dog named Bailey sometimes tries to bite the chickens with its fence, and that is really ridiculous. And we're trying to train her to be nice to the chickens so we can have them when they free range and grazing on a whole yard, but that's a problem with Bailey.
All right. They're all back inside the run. I'm gonna go change their water for the last time today before it freezes over probably one more time, and that'll be a day for the chicks. Putting those nesting boxes inside the coop makes it feel so real that we are getting so close to finally getting our first egg. As you guys might not know, this is our first time ever owning chickens. So this is a big deal to us. It'll be that gratifying feeling, I'm guessing, when you see that first egg that one of your hens finally laid, and we couldn't be more excited. As we said, trying to maybe make this a business plan in the future, but really we've just loved the idea of being able to be more sustainable, to have these chickens laying eggs for our family so we don't have to go out to the store like we do probably soon now that we have no eggs in the fridge once again, and just be able to go, oh hey, let's go to the backyard and grab one of the eggs from our chickens. And when that day comes, I know that me and Chelsea, and Melina especially, is gonna love to go out there and be able to do that. Happy those nesting boxes are done and completed. Hopefully it works out for the chickens, and we will definitely be recording that for you guys and seeing how that process goes, and hopefully they're going to be laying in those boxes that I made, but only the future will tell that. So thanks again guys for following along in another video. See you guys on the next video. No stick.